Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Skilling course. Today we are going to talk about the Lucid Charts add-on in Gdoc. You can use the free Lucid Chart add-on to create and insert flowcharts inside Google Docs. Open a new Gdoc and click on the Add-ons tab and select the Get Add-ons option. Now search for Lucid Charts add-on for Google Docs, which is free to install. I am selecting this Lucid Chart. Simply click the Install button and click on Continue. Now select the account in which you wish to install the add-on and click on Continue. As you see here, I am clicking on the Digital Skilling ID and scrolling down to click on the Allow option. Here you can close this window. Now the add-on is installed. You can find it under the Add-ons tab as you see here. Select the Lucid Chart diagram and select Insert Diagram. As you see on the right side, a window will be open where you have to authorize the account by clicking on Sign in with Google option and selecting your account. Now select the Grant Access button in this page. Now go back to the document. As you see here, the Lucid Chart has been authorized. To create a new diagram, we can select this big plus icon shown here in this window. You can now choose the diagrams you want in this window. For example, I am selecting the flowchart. As you see here, there are various options on this page. Let's check about the few features available in the toolbar. Here are a few basic options to format the wordings in the flowchart. To add a text, you can click on this icon. Using this, we can add a text to a shape by selecting it and typing. To format shapes, you can click on a shape and then click Shape options next to the text. Fill color and line color and the style options are also available to modify the shapes. To create a new line, hover over any shape and click on the red circle and add lines as I am showing you here. You can create any new shapes by dragging any line, and when you release it, you will find options to insert shape. You can select anything from here. For example, I want to create a simple flowchart which has start, step 1, direction, step 2 and end. For this, I will go back to the document and select the new diagram by clicking on the plus icon and selecting the blank page. On the left side of the window, you can see different options to add shapes. I am selecting this process shape and I am dragging it to the location where I want it to be placed. On hovering over the lower side of the shape, I can find the red dot. I am dragging it to create a new shape as square, which will be step 1. And I am creating the next flow by selecting the decision step and renaming it as input. If the input is yes, then it will proceed to step 2, else the process will end. When you double click on this arrow, it will provide you the option to type in there. This is the simplest way of creating a flowchart. You can change the styles of the flowchart by giving it a different color from the styles icon. You can also delete any unwanted shapes by selecting the shape and clicking on the delete option. Now I want to export this diagram to my Google Doc. To do that, first I have to save this template. Go to File and click on the Save button. Give any name you wish. I am giving the name Digital Skilling Flowchart and clicking on Continue. Go back to your document and go to the Add-ons option. Next, select the Lucid chart and select Insert Diagram option. On the right side of your window, you can select the My Diagrams option and select the diagram which we saved now. Click on the Insert option to insert the diagram in the document. If you wish to edit this diagram, you have to select this diagram and you can edit this. You can make the necessary changes here and save it again. Now go back to the document and refresh icon in the top of the window. As you can see here, the changes we made in the flowchart is updated here. This is how we can create and edit a flowchart in your GDoc. You can also export the created diagram in PDF, PNG, JPG format by clicking on this File option and selecting the Export option, where you will find various formats to export the flowchart. I am selecting PNG and selecting Download on this page. As you can see, the flowchart has been downloaded as an image here. I can use this downloaded image to work in my Word document also. I hope this topic is clear now. Please explore the various options today itself. Thank you.